Welcome to Heaven Ministries. Angie and Frank are going to answer questions that have been sent into the marriage ministry. This video segment is about how to forgive a spouse of adultery.
Okay, here's another question that a reader wrote in. It's actually a question that I've had a lot of readers write in, and I've written a lot about it on the ministry, and I've even written some books on it. And I think that we should talk about it again briefly. The question is, how can I forgive my spouse after they committed adultery?
Well, the simple answer is that you can't. And the reason I say that is that in and of ourselves, we can't forgive something that hurts so much. We don't have it in us to do so. You know, for some people there's obviously if you're referring to God, then through His teachings, then we understand that that's what it comes to, is believers, we ourselves need to forgive others so that our Father will forgive us. But actually doing that can be treacherous for people. Some people, and maybe all people, have to go through a kind of a mourning process, you know, where first they get angry, then they get, you know, they have to go through all the emotions and heal from that, you know, and then just and survive that and work through that and then go to God. You know, that's all you can do, is go to God, because in and of ourselves we can't forgive a very great hurt like that, which is what it is. In the beginning, God made them male and female, and when they join together, they are one. And when you go, you know, breaking that and being one with someone else, now you're three. So it causes confusion and hurt. So it's a serious matter. But again, for the believer, when you go through the mourning process and the emotions, and then it comes down to letting it go, giving it to God, and letting God handle it, knowing that that person is spiritually bankrupt, and they themselves need to go to God on their own. So as far as forgiving, a believer is always needing to forgive, regardless of what the situation is. We are forgivers. That's who we are, as forgivers. So the question is, what are the circumstances? I mean, you know, if it's somebody that is unrepentant, well, you still forgive them, you know, but there may be a different course of action, steps of action to take for someone that is married to an unrepentant adulterer. And then if the spouse is repentant, well, that's a blessing. Amen, you know. So
Well, how will a spouse actually know if they have really forgiven? I've had that question asked before too.
How will they know if they have really forgiven? Well, again, the scriptures tell us what love is. Love keeps no record of wrongs. I'm just going from memory. I'm not the guy that's got all the scriptures memorized like the guy on TV. But I know what they say. You know, in my 20 years of studying the scriptures, I know what they say on it, and so basically, you don't hold it against them. When you're
That's
not,
right.
you know, when you're not holding it against them, and you're not holding a hurt inside, you've given it to God. You've accepted that people are not infallible, and that particular person needed to heal and come to God. And when you see it in the right perspective, and you don't react or act as if the hurt was still there, then you've truly forgiven. But it doesn't mean that you have completely forgotten, although you need to work on that too, because as we know, God does not see our wrongs once we come to Him, and we change, we turn to His ways, He no longer remembers our past. So we too must work at, because we're not God, although we strive to be as God, you know, we look towards forgetting, but it doesn't happen right away. It's not, I mean, you know, you're going to have that memory of it, but you learn to not have it in the long. It takes time, just like anything else. Wounds take time to heal. So,
All right.
hope that helps.
Okay.
Heaven Ministries, here for you.